And your first forecast is brought to you by Stored at Home, Rent to Own, Portable Buildings. Temperatures across the area today were in the 90s once again. In central Louisiana, had a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms across the region as well. Did see some heavy rain with some of those storms that did develop. Now that activity is coming to an end here as we start to lose the heating of the day. But it looks like we'll keep some isolated chances of rain in our forecast really the next several days. A lot of heat and a lot more humidity too as we get into the next couple of days with highs in the low to mid 90s. That heat index, that feel-like temperature, most likely going to stay close to triple digits once again too as we head to the end of the work week. Today's high here in Alexandria, 92 degrees, 95 in Shreveport, 95 Lake Charles, and 92 degrees the high temperature in Monroe. So partly to mostly cloudy skies here overnight tonight. Still very mild, very humid, 72 degrees. The overnight low, southwest winds around 5 miles per hour. We'll talk more about some warmer weather. Also talk about those heat and humidity and those chances of storms over the next several days. And we'll do that with your full forecast in just a few more minutes. But ABC 31 News starts now.
Welcome to ABC 31 News Tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. Some high school students are spending part of their summer vacation learning about the medical field. ABC 31's Joanna Phillips has more in our big story tonight.
MASH, Medical Applications of Science for Health, is a program for high school students interested in careers in the health field. These students participate in hands-on exercises and class lectures directed by the LSU Alexandria Allied Health Department to learn how basic science relates to medical theories, diagnosis, careers, and treatments.
We try to introduce different healthcare professionals, radiologists, medical laboratory scientists, nursing, pharmacists, physicians, cardiologists, EKG techs.
They'll leave the program with hands-on experience that will prepare them for their future endeavors.
I'm a phlebotomist today, and basically what we're going to do first is put the tourniquet on the arm and tie it tight. What we'll do next is attach the needle to the vacutainer and then draw blood from that.
And gaining this hands-on experience even includes practicing on willing participants under supervision.
Okay, so I'm about to test her blood type. We have to do it in each section because we have to test for anti-A, B, and then Rh factor, which determines if it's negative or positive.
After completing the program and taking an exam, they'll also earn 3 hours of college credit.
They have to make 80% on their exam, plus they have to be present here every day to get the 3-hour college credit for this course.
Joanna Phillips, ABC 31 News.
Alexandria police say they're investigating a shooting death that happened Sunday night at Henry Drive and Will Glen Road. They say that victim is a 20-year-old man whose name is not being released at this time. A fugitive who was arrested yesterday at an area motel is now facing local charges. Late Tuesday afternoon, the U.S. Marshal's Office told Alexandria Police Chief that Daryl Travis Kelly was in the area. Kelly was wanted for a probation violation stemming from drug trafficking and gun charges and wanted for questioning in a homicide in Texas. Kelly was staying at the Hometown Studios in the 1000 block of MacArthur Drive when police nabbed him. At that time, police said he would not be charged with anything locally, but that has since changed. He's now charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and possession of marijuana. For now, he is in the Rapides Parish Detention Center. Authorities at the federal prison in Pollock report an inmate assault that happened yesterday morning about 11. They say that inmate received in-house medical treatment and no staff were hurt. The FBI has been notified. That happened inside a housing unit. Rapides deputies say they've arrested a man who used counterfeit money to buy items at a store in the Colleen community back in early May. 46-year-old Gentry Keith Garrett is charged with theft and monetary instrument abuse. Alexandria police are looking for a 16-year-old, Acavian McMillan, who was last seen in the area of Bayou Rapides and Vandenberg, dressed in black. He is 5'5", weighs about 135 pounds. Please call authorities if you can help out. Well, it's well known that too much sun can be bad for you if you don't protect yourself. ABC 31's Shar Thomas has this reminder as we head into the summer season.
The dreadful hot summer months can make a huge impact on our skin.
Too much of anything can kill you, including the sun.
Being exposed to the sun for a great amount of time can lead to sunburn and skin cancer. The worst consequence of long-term exposure to the sun is the development of melanoma, along with other genetic factors.
Melanoma will actually go inside your body. It spreads inward instead of spreading on your skin. So the problem with that is it will go to your organs just like any other type of cancer does, and it can be deadly. I have had people very close to me lose their life from a small melanoma.
Day surgery nurse manager Amanda Duran discovered that she had melanoma in 2014. After finding out the terrifying news, Amanda thought that she was going to die. Turns out she received treatment just in time before it became deadly. Amanda left us with some tips to be aware of.
Children, the sun exposure starts at an early age. Your children are exposed to a sun that is quite different than what we were exposed to as children. And you want to be sure and wear your sunscreen with at least a 30 SPF. I wear 50, and you want to reapply it every couple hours.
And remember, too much sun can be bad for you. Shar Thomas, ABC31 News.
It's a proven fact that car seats and booster seats can save lives. Rapids Regional Trauma Center and Louisiana State Police Troop E are conducting their monthly child passenger safety seat checkup to ensure the safety of your little ones. The event will take place at Rapids Regional Trauma Center Medical Terrace. That's at 211 4th Street every Wednesday from 2 to 5. The Baton Rouge community is on high alert as parasite season is ramping up. Sydney Kern has more on just how bad this problem is.
This is Moxie. She's very photogenic.
For a nanny of a toddler with a pet, the dog park is the perfect place to let out some energy.
We like to come earlier in the morning when it's a little bit cooler.
On these hot days, the heat is hard to avoid. And so are the crawlers, fleas and ticks.
They run rampant in Louisiana. We really struggle with it, and it can just give diseases to the dogs that they don't need to have.
Breck is noticing. These signs are popping up at area dog parks saying that Breck will be spraying for fleas once every month.
Dog parks would certainly be a place where you could pick up fleas.
Dr. Emily Taylor at Capitol Heights Veterinary Clinic is seeing animals with fleas walking in daily.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad until the weather cools off.
With a cooler spring, Taylor says the parasite season started later.
But since the weather's warmed up, it's really taken off, and I think it kind of caught a lot of people unawares.
Vets say many are now infested with the bugs. The best way to prevent them, give your animal monthly flea and tick medicine. Otherwise, you and I can be part of the uptick too.
Fleas jump, they travel.
Yeah, it's a fear, but we just do everything we can to keep them safe. And
the spread among animals and humans a concern for dog parkers, all with the hope others are doing what they can to prevent it.
We have their heartworm medicine. We take care of their skin. We bathe them regularly and just give them monthly checkups at the veterinarians.
The Alexandria Farmers Market is now accepting Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, benefit cards that make it easier for lower-income families to buy and eat fresh local food.
So the Alexandria Farmers Market is now an authorized retailer, meaning we are able to accept EBT cards with SNAP benefits. So we have a card reader at the welcome tent. So when SNAP recipients come to the market, they can come to the welcome tent and swipe their card, and we will give them tokens. We have wooden tokens that will give them that they can then use like cash with the vendors.
Enter to win free tickets to Splash Kingdom Water Park in Shreveport, courtesy of KLAX TV. Each winner gets a family 4-pack and a great day of fun. Enter on our website, on Facebook, or on Twitter, and register to win today.
And welcome back, everyone. Good evening to us. We did see temperatures out there getting in the 90s once again late this afternoon here in central Louisiana. Had some isolated showers and thunderstorms that did pop up, and any of those showers or thunderstorms that we did see did produce the potential of some heavy rain. It looks like that will continue over the next 24 to 48 hours, at least some afternoon chances of these pop-up showers and thunderstorms as we kind of heat the atmosphere up, bring a little bit of moisture in, which we have. Dew points are running into the 70s. That could pop up a shower or a thunderstorm here in the next couple of days. Now, we're going to stay in the low 90s in the next several days, but as we get to about Sunday or Monday, we may actually see temperatures drop back a little bit as we get a more organization of some clouds and rain to move in with another little low pressure system that we got to keep an eye on for early next week. That could bring some heavier rain to parts of the area. Before tonight, partly cloudy skies, 72 degrees, the overnight low. Our wind's basically pretty light out of the southwest. Let's take a look at our future radar, kind of show you where the rain was at earlier tonight, or where it'll actually be as we get into the overnight hours of tonight. Have a few showers still around Monroe. Most of the activity, though, has pushed up and to the east of our area, so not really seeing too much right now. As we put this into motion, yeah, the majority of the shower or thunderstorm activity we saw today is diurnal, which basically means it pops up during the day or during the evening hours, and that really dies then off as we get into the overnight hours and start to cool the atmosphere back a little bit. So 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, we don't see much going on, but as we put this into motion a little bit further and get into the earlier morning hours, again seeing the showers and thunderstorms starting to pop up down to our south once again, and as we get to the afternoon hours, that's when we could see more isolated chances of some rain across central Louisiana. Here's your highs from today: upper 90s or low 90s in most areas. 93 down in Lake Charles, 90 degrees. The high temperature down in Baton Rouge as well, 94 in Natchitoches, 95 in Shreveport, 93 Leesville, and 92 degrees the high temperature today in Monroe. Our dew points out there still been in the low 70s. Some very steamy air out there. When you put temperatures in low 90s, the dew points in the 70s, that puts that heat index into the upper 90s and triple digits, and really more of the same over the next several days. It will keep that heat index value very close to triple digits. Here's what it looks like as we head into the day on our Thursday. Our high temperature is probably reaching low 90s here in Alexandria. Dew points staying in the low 70s. That heat index value, though, probably triple digits by the afternoon. Again, some isolated rain chances coming in once again for our afternoon hours as well. And going to really keep that threat of rain in the forecast. Maybe a little better chance of rain, though, for the weekend and into early next week, as a little more organization of showers and thunderstorms could develop across the area. Here's what it looks like for your Thursday. Yeah, most of the rain will probably stay off to our east through much of our day, but again, may see some isolated showers or thunderstorms out there in the afternoon. Just warm and humid, though, over the next couple of days, with highs staying in the low 90s. For tonight, we fall back low 70s, partly cloudy skies, low 90s once again, humid weather as we head into your Thursday, and their 7-day forecast keeps the 90s around into the upcoming weekend. But look at that, eventually back in the mid, maybe low 80s for high temperatures on Sunday and Monday, with the threat of rain really increasing this weekend as well. Overnight lows in the 70s before we get right back in the low 90s by the middle part of next week.
When temperatures rise, some don't always have the luxury of turning on a thermostat. That's why KLAX TV and area businesses have teamed up to form the Spring Fan Drive for the elderly. You can help by dropping off a fan at a location near you. Fans will be collected and distributed by each parish's Council on Aging provider. Remember, keeping cool isn't something that comes easy for everyone. Help us to bring some relief from the summer heat to those less fortunate.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nick Frank. The offseason accolades continue to pour in for NSU's David Fry. Less than a week after he signed his first pro baseball contract, Fry was named the second-team All-Central Region by the American Baseball Coaches Association. This marks the second straight season Fry has earned all-region honors. Fry paced NSU's offense, leading the team in batting average, home runs, and RBIs, as well as hits, runs, and doubles. Fry was selected in the 7th round of the MLB draft by the Milwaukee Brewers. Meanwhile, a pair of NSU softball players were named to the Southland Conference All-Academic second team. Senior Cindy Salmons collected her second academic award. After batting .306 with 41 hits and 25 runs scored, she also posted a 3.61 GPA. Caitlin St. Clair turned in a 3.78 GPA while finishing with a .301 batting average.
Yeah. Let's take one last quick look at our forecast.
Sure. Temperatures in the 90s here next couple of days.
We're out of time.
Well, that's all we got.
Well, thanks for watching. Have a great night.
Only one doctor brings health right to your home.
Every day is a new chance for change, and everyone can start right now.
Make an appointment with Dr. Oz. Check in for your daily checkup.
Stay connected with KLAX ABC31. Visit us online anytime. Get today's top stories and trending topics. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. See our pics on Instagram. Watch us on YouTube. And make KLAXTV.com your home for local news and information. Plus, download the KLAX weather app for your smartphone or tablet. Get live current conditions, radar maps, alerts, and more. More ways to stay connected with KLAX TV.